Hello guys, Blaine the Thomas fan here, back with another 80th anniversary review. This is the last until I find Thomas. But anyway, so gotta do this again. So 80th anniversary logo. Classic James. Thomas with the barcode. James's face. Thomas and Friends logo, 80th anniversary logo. I love this James art because it looks very nostalgic to me. Anyways, I don't care about the writing on the back, and with modern day rules, you probably have to have this there. Anyways, let's get to the review. I just did a speed run. Epic speed run. Come on. There we go. There we go. Now, I have no idea why the camera doesn't want to focus on James. Okay, so, now I have a few comparisons to make with this James, unlike the last James, or the last few. My Gordon's in dismal condition, and I do not own the Great Race Flying Scotsman. So, anyways, let's get into it. So, James's face looks really James. The iPad James will always take the cake, but this is definitely in second place for my thoughts on the best James face out there. And I know people are gonna be saying, "Oh, your thoughts are trash." These are my thoughts, okay? So you can review these and you can have your own thoughts, but these are mine. So my opinion, okay? Okay. So yeah, I mean James is pretty good. I mean, for what the scale they had to do, it looks really good. Got the wheel right here. The cab, the smoke box. I mean, they could have made it a little bit smaller. Right there, the amount I'm covering up is how much they had to make, and they made that. So, yeah, the besides that, I mean, it's really not that bad. But yeah, I mean, the back is black, unlike the past two. I don't know why. The coupler, I mean, again, it's like to help with the longer trains that you would put on these guys, so that way they don't derail as often. Can the camera please focus on this instead of the background? Really love the eye shines. Hello there. I mean, yeah, the wheel arches don't line up. I don't care. I haven't pointed that out except for here. The switch, just paint it black and it won't look that bad, okay? Gosh, these reviews of other people's reviews are like, the switch is so big and so annoying. I hate anything that isn't classic CJ Thomas. And oh, Thomas is ruined. Thomas is dead. This is a really good James Tender. I really love it. I just love how this looks. It's kind of like a blacker gray on all these engines, so that's cool. Wish they'd painted this in here so that way it doesn't look so red when you take out the coal. But it's whatever. So then here we have the tanker. The tanker, this was always so cool. This was so cool to see in the Toy Fair pictures. And now I finally have it in hand, in person. Pretty sure this part is supposed to be, pretty sure this is supposed to connect to this. Could be wrong though. Kind of looks like a milk tanker, or a tar tanker. They could have done either which, but I don't care. I mean, oh, it has to have sort of labeling on it, or else people are not going to know what it is when they find it in stores. First comparison we are going to make with this James is the flip face James, and wow, I'm not replacing the my current engines with these because wow, I mean, flip face James is nearly as long. Let me see. No, this guy's longer. You can tell right there, that area. And the tenders are tiny. The tender is tiny here. They went with this length for the tender, it would look good. But anyways, moving on to the next era of James to compare. This one. What do you have to say, James? No, don't leave. Can't leave. I mean, the rivets on here are terrible on this. They look like freckles. I think, Timeless Engine's why I said that in this review. We still have these on the tenders. I wonder if you could swap a chassis from these engines to these engines. I don't know. I painted the back of this black. It would be red, normally. So, pretty sure they... Did they? Yeah, they did reuse the same mold. So you can't put this in this, but you can put this into this, because this isn't in this. The outer coal rim would look good on this, but it's not, so whatever. Final comparison before I've run out of time, because I have to upload my newest mall video, so yippee Kanye, or just West now, I don't know. Let's see. We obviously know who's better. Him. Yeah. You could probably take the smoke box from this guy and put it on this guy. Yeah, no, they definitely had an upgrade when they switched back to CGI. Yeah, definitely. I'm glad they switched back to CGI. Okay, now moving on to the tankers. So now we have this tanker with this tanker. Yeah, I definitely like the new design better. This is just meant to go on a flatbed, and that doesn't look good.